You know, I wore my Fight War of Words World Tour shirt to day 4 of Aftershock for Metallica, and not one person acknowledged it. Can you believe that? Speaking of shirts, so I paid $10 for this shirt as I was walking out of Aftershock, and I was like, cool, I got an awesome shirt. But it was dark, and by the time I got to the shuttle, I realized it says Metallica, and it's not even Metallica. Someone told me it's a European cover band, and I was like, are you kidding me? And there's Metallica, that's right. My Chemical Romance was not there. But I was like, well, I'm sure that all the bands are going to be correct on the back. No, let's see. I know Live wasn't there. I know Question Marks weren't there. I don't think they were there. They weren't there. They weren't there. Pretty Reckless was not there. Oh yeah, and Limp Bizkit didn't headline because they dropped out. It was Cypress Hill. So nice. I got a shirt that's worth absolutely nothing. Okay, let's get right into it. Look what happened to my shoes after 3 days of Aftershock. They are totally done now. Rest in peace. So, Aftershock tickets went on sale a couple of years ago, and I was living in a different state, and I didn't think I would be able to make it to this one, so I didn't bother. But once I moved back to Sacramento, I needed tickets, and I found a guy on OfferUp selling them for $200 for a 4-day pass, and so I bought it. I only went to 3 days because on Thursday, when Cypress Hill was headlining, I realized that I bought a ticket to see Jeff Tate, the singer from Queensryche, already, so I went to that instead. Even though I love Cypress Hill, they're a lot of fun, and Be Real is from my hometown of Southgate, California, but had to do what I had to do. And of course, I had to take as many pictures as I could with the Metallica albums. They're the main reason why I was going. I didn't get to all of them because there were stupid people camped out, and I thought I could come back and get it later, and no, there's a lady standing on her head. Don't ask me why. And the last one is the Misfits. The first band I saw was Aaron Jones. They were pretty good. And next up was Des Rocks. I don't know if I'm saying that right or not, but the singer had a lot of energy. And oh boy, Avatar. So I've never listened to them before. I didn't know what to expect. And I'm a fan. Look at that. Look how cool that looks. They were great. I'm so happy I got to see them because I'm gonna go get all of their stuff now. Unfortunately, the singer got COVID a couple days ago. Well, I just saw him a couple days ago. They just announced today that he had COVID. Hope he gets well soon.
Sweetie yoga pants. Well, it's about damn time, isn't it? I feel like you and I got something going on. But not just you and I, all our brothers and sisters too. We got so many things in common. You see, they talk about us, don't they? People say things, don't they? Yes, they say things. They say we, look like a freak show. Some have the audacity to say that we sound like a freak show! And I mean, they're not wrong. But if we have done our job right this afternoon, and goddammit, I know I have, we should have one thing in common above all others. Let's put it to a test. I'll go first. Fucking delicious. Your turn. Yep, that's the California I know and love, because it smells! 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 We are Avatar from Kållered, from Säve, from Mölndal, from Lindome. These are all places in Sweden! You should come visit us someday! This smells like a friendship!
I will go see this band anytime they come near me. That's how good I think they were. There they go again. I love that. I can't get enough. And the music was awesome. And obviously the singer's a great showman. So yeah, I'm a new fan. Next up, we had Dropkick Murphys. What can you say about them? I mean, they're a lot of fun. But Rancid, that is definitely one of the bands I went to Aftershock for. And don't mind my voice. I'm still trying to recover from 3 days of straight of screaming. But and I love Rancid so much. They did so good. So many good songs, and their songs are short, so they got to pack a lot in there. They're definitely in my top 10 favorite bands of all time. I think I have 5 or 6 Rancid tattoos, so. And now the headliner, the mighty Metallica. So my friend Ruben and I, we got there around 12 p.m. and we didn't leave until 11 or so whenever Metallica. We didn't move from our spot the whole time. We didn't eat anything or drink anything or take any bathroom breaks. That's how serious we were. Yeah, there was a lady in a big electric wheelchair right in front of us, and we were just going to stay there because we, at the very least, we'd have a good view. And she was right on the rail. And right after, like, I'd say maybe 3 bands in, she's like, sorry guys, I need to move. And so she rolled out of the way, and my friend and I grabbed the rail, and we didn't leave for the rest of the night. It was so great. James was happy and smiling and in good form. The band was tight.
It doesn't matter because now you are family, all right? And welcome. And don't pay attention to all that hate out there, all right? It's just cyanide.
Take a look at the crowd behind me. It wasn't so bad being right on the rail because I could, I had something to lean against. And they noticeably didn't play anything from the Black Album, which meant that they were going to play the Black Album, the whole thing, at Sunday's show, which I was excited for.
What? We need to practice that more? I think they did great. It's just us. It's us, isn't it? I know. Yeah. We're just doing our best. It is so good to be up here and doing what we're supposed to do. And we get to see you. It's beautiful. All right. This here's a song about fame. That crazy drug fame.
Was my 7th time seeing them. That was so cool during Moth into Flame. That flame went all the way down the stage and back. I'm glad James got out of the way this time. Metallica is my second favorite band of all time. I get to see them 2 more times in December in San Francisco. Can't wait for that. So yeah, standing in the same spot for 11 hours, that made it possible for me to get 4 guitar picks. Here's a quick look at the set list. But at the end of the show, they always throw out a bunch of picks, and Kirk had a big cup of them and he threw them into the crowd. I caught one directly from him, and then started scrambling to get more off of the ground. And Jose Mangan from Sirius XM, all the metal channels, he was scooping them up off the ground where security goes, and he was handing them to people, and he handed me one. It was so awesome. I also got some blackened whiskey cups just for a souvenir. On to day 2 for me. Stop by the blackened whiskey booth again to get some video, because why not? Hey, do you want to see what a $10 piece of pizza looks like? There you go. And remember, Epstein didn't kill himself. Saw a couple bands like Bad Flower, never heard of them. They were okay. And then the most controversial, polarizing artist from Aftershock.
And then I was just sitting there thinking about the last festival we did where this 10-year-old got her poster ripped up just for liking me. 10-year-old girl. So I'm doing this show for her and everyone who came to see us tonight. And if anyone got a problem with that, then it's World War III!
There was supposed to be a big campaign to boo him off the stage, and I didn't hear one boo from where I was, honestly.
Thank you. Thank you. All the new fans, the non-fans, the day one fans, the ones who weren't scared to hold their own opinion and like whatever it is that they like. For this young lady right here singing everyone. Come on, every single word. This show's for you. Aftershock. Staring at the sun got me looking like I'm high as fuck, and I am high as fuck. 1, 2, 3.
So I've been a fan of Machine Gun Kelly for at least 10 years. So it was tough for me when he said that all that stuff about Slipknot, because I like Slipknot also, but what can you do? In these next few clips, you can clearly see bottles and sticks being thrown at him, but it didn't faze him at all. He was even like trying to incite the crowd. Look at that. I mean, love him or hate him, that takes balls. I mean, you got to remember, he took on Eminem, and not very many people are willing to do that. The Offspring were next. I love them so much.
The only thing I can tell by looking at these guys, right, is they cuss like sailors. You guys all ready to do some cussing right now? And singing? Well, you came to the right place. This is it, right? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Drivers are ready. Psychiatry. Wait on my please. Complete see some things I feel like I'm God. You stupid dumb shit. Goddamn motherfucker. Alright, we're gonna play a bunch of fucking old songs for you. Is that okay? This song is called I Turned Into a Martian.
I was so happy to finally be able to see them. I wanted to stay until they played Last Caress. And then after that, I had them pull me out of the pit. It was like, no mas. On to day 3 for me, it was all about Metallica. First up was Wolfgang Van Halen's band, Mammoth WVH. It was so cool to see him tapping just like his daddy used to. And it's been almost a year now since Eddie Van Halen passed. And Steel Panther, I had to go see them.
The greatest heavy metal band heavy metal has ever known. Steel Panther.
This was my 9th time seeing Steel Panther. Look at that blow-up doll, that was hilarious. Seeing it fly through the air and be passed around like a blow-up doll. They're so funny. I love Steel Panther. Always will. Satchel, he was actually in a band called Fight with Rob Halford. He's no joke. Look at those fingers fly.
Hey man, who are those fucking dudes dressed like old ladies on the stage right now? Well, we're the old ladies that are gonna fuck your girlfriend after the show, for real, okay? And we're also the old ladies who probably fucked your mom back in the 80s when we look like young ladies. And right now, I want to introduce you to one of the greatest heavy metal lead singers in the world. A guy who's a fucking icon, okay? I want to introduce you to somebody who has influenced a generation of young kids to drop out of school and become heavy metal lead singers and fuck strippers. Unfortunately, Vince Neil's not here tonight, so I'm going to introduce you to this fucking guy. Make some noise for a guy hired back in 1981 when he was only 35 years old.
By the way, in 1981, bro, I was 31, dude.
He was 31 years old in 1981. You do the math. Still works for me for $150 a week. Make some noise for Mr. Michael Starr.
Look at all the people here today. Hell yeah! I gotta tell you, we were so honored to be on this stage today, playing in front of you guys. I hope you enjoyed as much as I enjoyed fucking your girlfriend after the show. Whoa. I want to introduce to you a guy on the guitar. His fingers are so fast, ladies, your vaginas could fall off. Make some noise for Sato!
Don't worry, if your vagina falls off, I'll pick it up again, okay? But I also have one of the biggest dicks in the fucking band. Make some noise for me. Speaking of big dicks, let me introduce you to our bass player. Make some fucking noise for our fucking brand new fucking bass player, Mr.
Thank you, Satchel Aftershock. I'm so fucking pumped to be here. I don't know if it's the cocaine or all the hot bitches in the front row, but I'm talking really fast and my nose is running, so it's probably the cocaine.
I hope so.
Make some noise for the cocaine!
Listen, I know, Ricky, there's a lot of people that are still scared of catching the virus. If we do bring one of your girlfriends or wives backstage, I want to make sure everybody knows they're going to be safe. We do have masks backstage, but they have holes in them so you can still suck our dick through the mask. So that's what we cool. And by the way, Ricky Dazzle has a form of gonorrhea that can eat COVID-19 alive. So
Hang out with me, ladies.
that's right. And make some fucking noise for our drummer, Mr. Sticks Zadinia! He's never done this at Aftershock Aftershock before. He's gonna do it today, ladies and gentlemen. He's not just a fucking great drummer.
Can we get a camera guy on him?
Can we get a camera guy on him?
Can we get a camera guy on him so he's on the Jumbotron?
Camera guy on him, please, real quick. Just get the camera guy on this guy over here. This is gonna blow your fucking mind. Not only is he a great drummer and an incredible marijuana salesman, but he also does an amazing impersonation of Rick Allen, the drummer from Def Leppard. Check this out.
My first time seeing Black Veil Brides, they were pretty cool. And then Pennywise hit the stage. There's a singer from Rise Against singing a song with them, but yeah, I'm not a big fan of fans of Pennywise. I've seen them 6 times, only 1 time on purpose, but every time Pennywise comes on, the jerks come out. I'm gonna say this right now. If you know every word to every Pennywise song, whether you know it or not, you are an a-hole. Pennywise fans are the kind of people who won't let other people merge into their lane even if they have their blinker on. Pennywise fans certainly don't use their blinkers. Pennywise fans are like the guys who drive Hondas with the stupid fart can exhaust, making noise all day and night thinking they're cool, but they're really in a piece of crap car. Pennywise fans spoil endings of movies and TV shows. Pennywise fans smoke cigarettes and cuss when kids are around. Pennywise fans don't return their grocery carts to the designated area. Pennywise fans don't mow their front lawn and let the weeds grow. Pennywise fans go to the express lane with more than 10 items. And Pennywise fans litter wherever they want to. I think you get the idea. Next up was Social D. Social Distortion was really, really good. My second time seeing them. Now it was time for the headliners again, Metallica. I wasn't able to get a guitar pick that night, but I got 4 from the other night, so I'm good. They played the whole Black Album in reverse. It was amazing. I wasn't able to get right up on the rail. There was one person in front of me, and that one person makes a big difference. Because I didn't record a lot of this show because I was mainly trying to stay alive. That was my main focus. Well, thank you for watching my video. I had such a great time at Aftershock. Here's the set list from the second night. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye for now. Metallica rules!